Hi, fifth graders. It's Tuesday, April 14th, and our math lesson today is going to begin on page 18. If you had 16 and 17 in your assignment, we're going to skip that today. So go on to page 18, and we are going to be multiplying a decimal by a whole number. I am going to do some of the odd numbers as examples, and then your assignment will be to do the even numbers. Remember, an even number is any number that ends with a 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0. So let's start with 1 I'll do as an example. 0.3 times 3, we're just going to, oops, hold on, gotta fix this again. Okay, 0.2, oops, times 3. You can use your multiplication charts that you have to help you with this. So we're just going to do 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 0 is 0, and then we count 1 decimal point, 1 decimal point. Okay? All right, I'm going to skip to over here to 3, 0.23 times 3. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to multiply 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 0 is 0. And then we go up here and count 1, 2 decimal point, and come down here, 1, 2 decimal point. All right, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to go pick a little bit harder one so that I can show you how to do some of these down at the bottom. So let's look at 17. It says 6.89 times 7. Okay. Okay, so 7 times 9 is 63. Whoops. Put down your 3. Carry your 6. 7 times 8 is 56. 56 plus 6 is 62. We're going to put down our 2 and carry our 6. And then 7 times 6 is 42. Plus 6 is 48. We're now going to write down 48. And because we're multiplying decimals, we go up here 1, 2 decimal point, 1, 2 decimal point. All right, I hope that helps, and I'd like you now to go ahead and do the even numbered ones for your assignment to turn in on your portfolio. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. All right. Okay, this next page, page 19, is more multiplying, and we'll do some practice problems here. 0, whoops, I keep forgetting to turn my marker on, 0.5 times 3. So 3 times 5 is 15. Well, put down your 5, carry your 1. 3 times 0 is 0 plus 1 is 1. So 1 decimal point, 1 decimal point. There's your answer. All right, let's skip over to number 3. Now, when you have numbers that look like this, make sure you put your one with the most digits on top. And remember, because of the commutative property, we can do that in multiplication. It doesn't matter which one we multiply first, but it's just easier to have the one with more digits on top. Okay, so let's multiply this. 5 times 3 is 15. Put down your 5, carry your 1. 5 times 0 is 0 plus 1 is 5. 5 times 0 is 0. And then remember, when we start multiplying here, we have to do it in this column. 0 times 3 is 0. 0 times 0 is 0. Oops. 0 times 0 is 0. Try to keep those columns. All right, and then we're going to add. 5 plus 0 is 5. 5 plus 0 is 5. 0, 0. Now, what we have to do here is come up here and count how many numbers are behind the decimal point. So here's 1, 2, and here's 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So we come down here and we go 1, 2, 3, decimal point. Okay. Now, one thing I want to also show you and remind you that in addition and subtraction, we line up the decimal points, but we don't do that in multiplication. So they don't have to be lined up, but we do have to count them. We can't just bring a decimal point down. We have to count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, let's do another example. I'm going to do number 16. So we're going to do 0.01 times 0.5. So you notice again, I haven't lined anything up. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 0. 5 times 0. Well, I shouldn't say that I didn't line anything up. We always want to line up our numbers. I just didn't line up the decimal points. Okay, I'm going to start 16 over again. Let's see. I lost it when I paused it. So 16, whoop, lost my marker. All right, 0, let's move up here a little bit, 0.01 times 0.5, 0.5. So we've got 5, 0, 0, 0 times 1 is 0, 0, 0. Then we draw our line and we get 5. We're adding here 0, 0, 0. Okay, then we go up here 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 decimal point. Okay, I hope that helps. Okay, I forgot to tell you on page 19, go ahead and do just the evens, so numbers that end in 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0. All right, another page of multiplying decimals. Now these are greater than 1, so let's take a look at this. So how we're going to set this up. So we can do 1.2 times 0.3. All right, 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. And then both of these are 0. 0 times 2 and 0 times 1. Then we add and we get 36. And then we go 1, 2, decimal point, 1, 2, decimal point. Okay? All right, let's look over at number 9. Well, that's set up the same way as that other one. Let's go to 10. 5.24 times 9.2. All right, 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. And 2 times 5 is 10. Keep our columns. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 3 is 21. Put down our 1 and carry our 2. 9 times 5 is 45, plus 2 is 47. And then after we get those, we add. So we have 8, 10, put down our 0, carry our 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 7 plus 1 is 8. 0 plus 4 is 4. And then we go up here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 decimal point. You can see that. Okay. Okay, so on that page, go ahead and do the evens as well. And let's see, I think there's just one more page. Actually, I'm going to leave it at that, and we're going to just work on the multiplying of decimals before we get on to dividing decimals. So just work on those 3 pages, the even numbered problems, and good luck, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.